Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah Corn, and in today's video we're going to be doing another unboxing. So today's video is going to be a little bit different, guys. So I had this package come from InuYasha, and I will insert some footage here first, but the box came extremely damaged. It did not look good. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. I did use AirSP unregistered for this shipment here, and I know some issues do happen with them. I've been fortunate to never have any issues before this, but this time the package came like extremely damaged, so I had to take it out of the box right away just to make sure the figure itself did not get completely destroyed, because when you see the footage here, you could see why that was a worry of mine. So guys, as you saw there, it did not look good, and I showed you some close-ups of the Sesshomaru here. And there is like quite a bit of moisture in there, which is why I wanted to, you know, not save the box or do anything, like just insert that footage and then get to unboxing him, because I'm going to need to wipe everything down, because I mean, even as you can see here, there's so many moisture droplets in there. I just want to get it over and done with as quick as possible to make sure that the figure doesn't get any damage from that. That said, guys, in today's video, obviously, I'm going to be unboxing the Sesshomaru pop-up parade from InuYasha. InuYasha was one of my first animes I watched. It was one I really enjoyed in my childhood, and obviously it's stuck with me for the years. And I feel like of all the characters, in my honest opinion, Sesshomaru is probably my favorite, even though he's a villain. Like, I don't care. He's so cool, and I have like lots of other merch with Sesshomaru on it. I tend to gravitate towards his stuff more than the others, but obviously I still like InuYasha and Kagome, so I do have those pop-up parades to unbox as well, but right now we're just going to be doing Sesshomaru for today. So guys, I picked this up on InuYasha. I got it for 3,300 yen. I did pre-order this. That's around 36.62 Canadian. If you guys don't know, pop-up parades are a newer type of figure that have been coming out. They're kind of like a midway between prize figures and scale figures, so you can kind of get the more detailed figures on more of a budget. The bases are always going to be basic with these pop-up parades, but obviously they are a good alternative to scales if you can't afford those crazy figures, and obviously because they do come in smaller boxes, they are cheaper to ship. That said, if you use AirSP unregistered, be warned, it might not show up in the best condition, and it might take obviously a lot longer, and you don't have tracking for them. So that's something, you know, just a concern. But I mean, I feel like a lot of you can relate that shipping prices lately have just been through the absolute roof. So that's why I picked AirSP unregistered for this, and unfortunately that isn't even an option anymore. They went away with it earlier this year, so the only option to ship here to Canada, where I live specifically right now, is DHL from InuYasha, which really sucks and is really gonna hurt my wallet. So basically, most of the stuff I'm getting from InuYasha is stuff I've already pre-ordered, or again, like I don't care that much for pop-up parades and Nendoroids getting those shipped, but I won't be getting that many scale figures from them lately. I'll probably have to move over to the US stores just to save a little money there. This figure here, guys, got delayed twice, I believe. I remember I got a couple notifications, so they had to switch around my orders. There's a few things I've pre-ordered from InuYasha that have gotten delayed recently. That said, I didn't mind that much, and I'm glad that he is finally here. The figure itself does look like he came okay. It's just the package that's... it's not good, guys. All that water has like totally messed up the paper. As you can see on the sides here, you can see like the waving here. Like, it's kind of a disaster in there, which is again why I'd like to open this and like wipe everything down as soon as possible to try and salvage as much as I could. Obviously, I'm going to keep the box. The paper, you know, labeling might have to go though, with how bad of a condition it showed up. With that said, guys, let's get on into actually unboxing him. Alright guys, so first off, here I have the monthly InuYasha card. Obviously it was Christmas theme when this was shipped. Very cute, but again, the card here also got like super wrinkled because when I pulled it out of the box, as you saw, it was kind of soaked. Alright guys, so here is Sesshomaru's box. This pop-up parade is by GoodSmile company. From what I understand, this is one of the larger boxes. Normally the pop-up parades come in kind of taller, thinner boxes, but Sesshomaru here's is obviously kind of wide. Because of this effect piece that we have to put on separately, obviously, I'm glad that they put that separately so that it didn't get shattered during shipping. So guys, just gonna start cutting the tape around the edges as per usual. Oh yeah, see, just taking it off here, it's already ripping some of that cardboard. Ooh. Yeah. Look at that, guys. Ooh. Yeah, it feels wet just pulling it out there. Okay, so I'm just gonna run the knife along the edges, make sure there's no tape, prevent me from getting in here. Pop it off. I'm gonna have to wipe literally everything down later. So first up is the base, which this plastic is wet, but the base itself is completely dry, which is nice. Alright guys, so first off, pulling out Sesshomaru here. So he has these two pegs in the 1 foot here. Then we have plastic around his sash. And then his sword. Even under there you can see the details hiding under there. Honestly, for like a $36 figure, I think that this is absolutely excellent. I love like all the shading, the colors. His hair is like absolutely stunning. The sculpt is beautiful as well as the shading. His face sculpt is really good. His eyes look good. His fringe. All of the details on the outfit look excellent. It is simple, but it's very clean and well executed. So for that price, I'm pretty impressed. And he also feels pretty solid. Not like as light as like Miku prize figures, for example. He feels pretty solid. So lastly, guys, we're just going to take this piece out here, which just attaches to Sesshomaru. So guys, one last thing to note is that all of these pieces for the figure itself, including the base, came completely protected. They didn't get damp at all, which I'm super happy about. Obviously, the box, that's a whole other situation, but I don't really need the cardboard insert all that much. As long as I could still keep the box, I'm happy. Alright guys, so I think the first order of operations would be to attach this to him there. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to put it on the base properly if I don't do that first. It is a little difficult to slide it in there, but it does fit. Okay, and then I'm going to try and just one and done this, line both that as well as his feet in, and there we have it. Alright guys, so now that we have him assembled here, I'll just give you a quick look at how he looks like right now before we do the actual close-ups. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with this figure. Again, this is my first pop-up parade, and I think that this one is a success. Just even from some of the pre-orders of some of the others, the Dobby, for example, not all of them are gonna be this good, but I'm very happy that this one turned out really good. I'm pretty happy with it. Let me know what you guys thought of this pop-up parade down below, and if you have him or plan on getting him. So guys, now that I've done all the close-ups, I can say that I absolutely love this figure. Again, for the cost of $36, I think that it is excellent. His face sculpt is gorgeous. I love all the details on his hair and the hair sculpt. But one thing I will say, specifically at the top of his head here, you can obviously see this little seam line. It's not a big deal to me. It is a cheap figure though, so some flaws are expected. Another thing obviously being this here, because the piece is separate, which I think is necessary for this, so that it doesn't get broken, and the fact that it attaches to the base. There is a bit of a seam here, which no matter how hard I try to close it, it won't go all the way, which is fine. It's just another thing to note. Other than that, I don't really have any other complaints. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought down below. Alright guys, that is everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot for me. I personally love how Sesshomaru turned out here. The pop-up parade is a really excellent alternative to scales. I think that the details on this one were really, really good, especially for the price of like $36, which, you know, some places do charge pretty much that much for prize figures, depending on where you're looking. So that is really excellent for them to be introducing this alternative. I'm definitely going to be getting more pop-up parades in the future. Let me know if you guys have any on pre-order or already have some in your collection. Again, with the shipping fiasco, that was kind of unfortunate, but I'm glad that the figure turned out okay. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.